Hello, I'm Mark Gibbas, the founder and CEO of WeatherSource, and welcome to the session we have dubbed Going from Data POC to Production at the Speed of Snowflake. Today we are psyched to have Aaron Arnoldsen with us. Aaron is the Associate Director of Software Engineering at Boston Consulting Group, perhaps more commonly known as BCG. Aaron, can you give us a quick overview of your role?
Thanks, Mark. As you mentioned, I'm an associate director at BCG Gamma, which is our AI and machine learning division. Here at Gamma, we are building competitive intelligence engines that help our clients solve many of their most difficult problems using AI and machine learning techniques. We're using Snowflake and a serverless platform to help us really tackle the data challenges that our clients face today. We're excited to be using Snowflake with Weather Source and be able to utilize the power that it has to help us bring to bear the data analytics and problem solving to our clients.
That sounds perfect, Aaron. I'd like to tell you a little bit about WeatherSource too. At WeatherSource, we focus on one thing, which is providing businesses the weather data, information, and insights they need to be successful. A big way that we do that is through our OnPoint Weather product, which is available in the Snowflake marketplace. The OnPoint Weather dataset provides a continuum of detailed weather across space and time. We cover every point on the planet, and for each point, we have weather data down to the hourly level from the year 2000 up to current time and seamlessly into the forecast. We also have OnPoint Climatology, which you can think of as the statistics of weather for a location throughout the year. OnPoint Climatology provides a powerful reference for understanding if any weather parameter has been or is forecasted to be above or below normal. From a business perspective, these weather anomalies can have a huge impact on what consumers are buying, the success of crops, energy demand, and more. So that's a high-level view of WeatherSource and OnPoint Weather. Aaron, do you want to tell us more about BCG?
Yes, Mark. Here at BCG, we are working with our clients through this pandemic to help them understand how to drive their business in challenging times. BCG has been well known for our strategic leadership and our ability to help our clients maneuver through challenges.
We're really happy you're doing that because it's been a challenging time for everyone. I want to show everyone how they can access OnPoint Weather through Snowflake. As I mentioned, we do have the entire OnPoint Weather dataset available in Snowflake, and you can find samples of this in the Snowflake Data Marketplace. If you go to the Data Marketplace and search for Weather Source, we see a number of offerings that are available. Choosing the first tile, OnPoint Weather Retail Ready, brings you to that product page where you can learn more and get access to the data. This page also offers some sample queries that you can use to get started with. For example, we have a query that will answer the question of how is the forecast for the next week different from the actual weather that happened in the same days last year? Let's get that query and run it in Snowflake for the zip code 03046. Here are the results of this query. We have our postal code, which you see there is 03046. We have dates for the period of time last year, and we have dates for the period of time this year. We have the actual temperatures that occurred last year for those dates and the forecasted temperatures that are forecasted to occur for those dates. And then we have a similar set of information for the precipitation or the rainfall. So there's some interesting things that can be seen in here. For the Friday, or it's a Thursday actually, for the Thursday date, the previous year we had a temperature of 52 degrees and it's forecast to be 68 this year. So that's a markedly different temperature forecast, and that could have an impact on whether or not a patio is going to be used for the restaurant. Similarly, we also see that on Friday, the forecast is for nearly an inch of rainfall, whereas in the previous year for the same day, there was no rainfall at all. So this has an important impact on the year-over-year performance for a restaurant. So this is a simple example of how weather can be looked at from a year-over-year perspective for a location and for perhaps a restaurant, and understanding how that year-over-year performance can be a factor in the performance of the restaurant. And while it's just one restaurant we're talking about right now, if you scale that up across a chain of restaurants, that can have a big impact on understanding that year-over-year change in weather. Okay, Aaron, as I understand it, BCG is using on-point weather and other data sets to quickly develop POCs and create custom products for your clients. Can you give us some insight into how Snowflake is making this possible?
If we take a step back and look at the last year, there has been a lot of changes that have happened. Here at BCG, we have developed Lighthouse, which is an AI and data serverless technology platform that integrates the best of data engineering, AI and machine learning, competitive intelligence, transformations, and business process to help our companies execute scaled AI transformations powered by data. This is made possible through partnerships with Snowflake and great data companies such as WeatherSource. To make this tangible, I'll give you a couple examples of how this is working. In the travel and tourism, we've helped a major airline, hotel, and car rental clients navigate through COVID and find the new normal. We have done this by helping them build models that will predict recovery for every passenger route and give them de-averaged views and understanding of where the market is coming back so that they can find hidden pockets of demand. These predictions are based on thousands of internal and external features, and Snowflake has been critical to help us wrangle over 80 terabytes of external data and features to be combined with state-of-the-art battle of the algorithm functionality to deliver real-time daily and weekly route recovery for our clients. From this, we have seen improvements in their capacity planning, their marketing allocation, and revenue management decision making, all updated at the speed and even faster than the virus is traveling itself. For example, this winter, through the use of WeatherSource and their 15-day forecast, we were able to bake this within our bookings projections, as well as the COVID infection rates, to help our clients get ahead of where are people actually willing to travel as good snow storms come and skiing and behaviors start to change. This helped them understand where there was going to be stronger demand due to weather shifts, and how they could capitalize on this during the challenging time of that in COVID. Another example is in the retail space, where we helped a grocery client dynamically adjust their labor forecast due to the ever-changing state of restrictions in the U.S. In this example, we work closely with our clients, with their labor and their planning teams to reinvent their short and midterm forecasts, processing and use deep learning and AI models to build and predict better department level forecasts. Once again, thanks to Snowflake, we were able to ramp the client up on our BCG models, and within seconds they were able to get real-time updates of our models to be able to plug into their labor planning process. These features even enabled our clients to, within days, these features even enabled our clients to have daily forecasts of changes in labor that were driven by changes in weather thanks to WeatherSource, changes in consumer activity understood through mobility, and changes in the infection rate itself. This helped our client better understand how they could manage their labor through sudden challenging times, and through the power of Snowflake, along with our friends at WeatherSource, help them understand where they could find quick win opportunities in their labor planning and in their allocation processes.
Those are some powerful insights that you've been able to develop by leveraging Snowflake to combine weather and other data to reveal how weather is impacting these industries. And even more, providing them with some actionable insights that have led to meaningful and beneficial business outcomes. In thinking about this, I'm seeing some common things that matter greatly. The need for first party data is increasing and will continue to be important. For our part, WeatherSource is making a wealth of quality, curated, on point weather available within Snowflake. Democratizing of data is continuing to grow, which is beneficial. And access to a wide range of data within Snowflake is giving companies the ability to develop stronger competitive positions, which can help improve their market share. And Snowflake helps enable all this. Would you agree, Aaron?
Absolutely. Snowflake has been a tremendous enabler as we go through this new data economy. If you really think about what's happening, COVID is really just an accelerator of the new normal as far as businesses' use of data and technology. And as we think going forward with the changes in regulations around cookies and other things, first party data is going to be critical. And more, we are going to see the democratization of data, and it needs to be able to scale into organizations seamlessly. This first party data, such as what WeatherSource is providing, will bring added insights to consumers' changing behaviors that companies can react on in real time. We're moving into an information age and a data gathering age that companies will need to be able to understand how to predict demand rather than to react to demand. This is only going to happen by the first party data and our ability to de-average and understand what consumers are doing. This change highlights the real need that we will have to transform data into knowledgeable, competitive intelligence. Extracting the real predictive power out of data will become the new competitive advantage, and people will win or lose in this environment based off of their ability to turn data into intelligence.
Well, Aaron, thank you so much for that. It's great to see how BCG is utilizing the power of Snowflake to bring benefit to many businesses during this challenging time. So thank you so much for that, and thank you for joining me in this presentation. If you want to reach out, we are available with this information below. We have information for myself. You can email me at markgibbas@weathersource.com, and you can reach out to Aaron Arnoldsen at arnoldsenaaron@bcg.com. So thank you very much, everyone.